Good morning to all, ladies and gentlemen, each of you in your grades and capacity. Since we became the autonomous port to the Port Authority in 1922, we've become the authority in charge of natural spaces and the environment. This jurisdiction is very essential because we have been defined as a hotspot for biodiversity vulnerable to climate change. 10 years in addition, the port, new generation, had to take up standards that were imposed by the EU while limiting impacts against the population. In addition, there was no solution adapted to the constraint that had to do with the Caribbean at the time. That's why in 2016, the Port Authority started a program called Canopy with data securing for concrete adapted data. Caricoi was to have transversal activity and innovative activities to preserve and restore biodiversity in the port area, being an incubator in innovative issues and pursuits, and encourage sustainable solutions. Now, for the past years, we have been undertaking Life Adapt with IRAPEG and Pilot for Dev, supported by the European program LIFE, and the purpose is to have an adaptation strategy for climate change based on environmentally friendly solutions with protecting, improving coastal areas so that the Caribbean could better resist to climate change. We know that Guadeloupe is exposed and affected by the consequences of climate change, and the reef and the mangrove and the other areas, the coastal areas, suffer and are impacted with the increase of CO2 and also the capacity of not being up to the systemic solution, show how fragile we are. So to better be adapted, the project Life Adapt implements innovative solutions for better economic and goods and services that are to be provided in the ecosystems. So this project aims to develop a strategy of adaptation, awareness among the wider audience, and make the wider Caribbean involved. You understand why it is so important for us to be together. Without the commitment of all, we wouldn't have been making it. First, the president of the council, who could not make it, so we thank him for his support. The members of the scientific committee who are working with us, panelists who have accepted to be with us today and tomorrow, the team working to the project, Melissa, Cleo, and Baron, and the other support teams, Lucy Manuel and her team, Modisi, and Miko, who just spoke to you. So thank you for being with you. And also our partners, Pauline Truvin and Sarah Prudent from IRAPEG, the visible, invisible assistants, administrative, Caroline Cecile, and Marie-Michel Silo, without whom we would have had the tender. Then the environmental department, Jennifer Technique, and all the team of sustainable development and management, and all the other teams from the Port Authority. This symposium is an opportunity to have innovative activities new solutions to adapt to climate change. We do hope that in the end we will have better awareness of the challenges, the dynamics. Is taking the port to other horizon with Caribbean Shipping Association. We're starting Cariport with a branding for Caribbean ports. We're also working with Monitoria, with Fondemar, which is the French embassy in the Dominican Republic. It is a victory for us to have you here today. So enjoy this symposium. I do hope that we have new avenues to go even further.